Hey, Lisa Mason Mentor here, and today I want to talk to you about this blog post that I wrote called Five Steps to Learning to Love Yourself First. Now, it's something that lots and lots of women deal with, and I really wanted to start really addressing more of these kinds of issues because empowering women is something that's really, really important to me. I have a team full of women. I have three daughters. Of course, all of my friends are women for the most part. And I keep hearing the same thing over and over again. We love other people before we love ourselves. And so I just kind of want to share with you, you know, you've got to start putting yourself at the top of the list instead of everybody else at the top and you at the bottom. The reason that we do this is because we are by nature, we are nurturers, and that's a wonderful thing. God designed us to be so. There comes a time in your life when you realize, my life is just really crappy and crummy. I hit that point. And I had to realize it's because I don't really love and value myself like I should. And so I wanted to share with you these five little simple points here that really helped me, and I know that they'll help you too. So I want to share with you what I actually did to reclaim my power and cast what I call my wussiness into outer space. Okay, so what I decided to do, I just made a decision. I decided to first learn to love me, Lisa, for who I am. So I began to read affirmations on a daily basis. And I also began listening to a lot of audiobooks that really focused on personal development to rebuild my self esteem. I also accepted that I am divinely created by God and that He loves me. And so He loves you as well. And so when you realize that and you realize the word I use here is magnitude because it really is huge. When you understand what that means, the importance of that, that you are really valued and loved by your Creator, you develop a new awareness of who you are, what your worth is. So you are more able um, to dispel those things that make you feel like you aren't good enough. Okay, so and I also define my boundaries. Um, those things that left me feeling empty or dependent or that left me feeling depleted, I stopped doing those things. And I also tell people in my world and in my life, hey, you can't talk to me any way you want to talk to me. I just stopped it. I told them that you're not allowed to talk to me like that. I love you, but you are not allowed to disrespect me. And so, it was very shocking for them at first, but they understood where I was coming from. And so, little by little things began to little by little things begin to change in that area. But you've got to be able to stand up to people. If you can't stand up to people for who you are, people are going to continually run over you. And that's not what you were created to be. You're not created to be a doormat. You are created to be loved and honored and cherished, like our Heavenly Father loves, honors, and cherishes us. And then I became 100% committed to nurturing myself. Sometimes we can be kinder to others than we can to ourselves. And so I began to use nurturing words to myself. When I would have an issue with something, and instead of saying, gosh dang it, that's so dumb, or that was really dumb, Lisa, I would say, you know what, you made a mistake. That's okay. What was the lesson? What did you learn? Acknowledge it and move on. And so once I began to be more kind to myself and realize I am that I'm worthy of love and self-respect, not just expecting others to respect me, but also expecting me to respect me. Things really began to change. And then I said just that yes to my passion and my purpose, and I removed any and all things, which included people who just don't line up with that purpose. And so this has been a very liberating process for me. It was painful. It's full of tears. It was hard. I spent a lot of time alone, really trying to decide who am I? What do I want from my life? And once I began to put those pieces of the puzzle together, raise my standards for myself as well as for others, things began to really click in my life for me. And I am so much more at peace. Having peace of mind is the most beautiful thing in the world. So I hope that you enjoyed this. Oh, and I did write this. I didn't write it. Oh gosh, I wish I had. My Angelou, who is my most favorite poet in the world, and I consider her, still consider her, to be one who has truly, truly blessed my life. She wrote this poem that I read and have read for as long as I can remember, Touched by an Angel. And it is one of the poems that gave me the courage to step out of fear and to really live my life fearlessly. So, if you don't mind, I'd like to read it. Touched by an Angel. We, unaccustomed to courage, exiles from delight, live coiled in shells of loneliness until love leaves its high holy temple and comes into our sight to liberate us into life. Love arrives, and in its train come ecstasies, old memories of pleasure, ancient histories of pain. Yet, if we are bold, love strikes away the chains of fear from our souls. We are weaned from our timidity in the flush of love's light. We dare be brave, and suddenly we see that love comes to all we are and will ever be. Yet it is only love which sets us free. And that is my favorite poem in the whole world. So I hope you really, really enjoyed it. Um, be empowered. Okay, you are stronger than you think you are. Bye bye. Oh, the link to this particular post is below. Have an awesome day. Much love.